going to go here, and there's going to be all of this area and up to the pine tree right there. The grass is super long. My mower is broken at the moment. I'm going to use this. This was my old chicken fence. There's quite a few holes in it from when it was the dog attack at the start of the year. Because I had laid this along my chain link fence, and so they tore apart through my chain link fence and also through this, as you can tell here. So I'm going to have to fix a few sections, but it'll be alright. So currently I have this. I did end up cutting it here. It does start to go uphill here, so I'm going to have to angle it at a different angle anyways, but conveniently, well, one of the holes from the dogs here, so it ended up being perfect spot to have to cut that out anyways. So I'm getting there. It's actually not that hard because it's been raining for the past like 2 months, which is another reason why my grass is so long. But I'm starting to hit clay.
I just saw something go.
You see a wormy, did you?
I just saw the hole. I just saw something move and I just saw the hole.
I'm going to place some of the bricks that I dug up from my yard in here just to stabilize it a little bit more underground before I put the dirt in. Was bricks covered up with grass when I first moved in. There is still bricks under this section right here. But I dug all of that up because that was all bricks. So we still have some broken bricks lying around. Most of them I replaced the mismatched ones on my front patio, or the ones that were broken on my front patio. Once this pole eventually rots, I can just pull it out. I don't have to worry about ripping out any concrete, and I can just replace it with another branch from my yard. And these bricks under here are currently stabilizing it underground. I'm just doing every single second square like I've been doing on this side, but I've come to the end of the wire, so now I have to join them. I get both sides of the wire, make sure that they're intertwined. So now it's like that, so it's just a continued thread. And so last times I had chickens, they did just free range, but I did not like the fact that they were always digging up like my retaining wall, because I had a whole bunch of flowers and veggies in my retaining wall, and I didn't like that they were constantly digging up other things that I had planted. So despite the free range last time, they are going to be in here this time around. 2 of the poles finished. As you can tell, this is why I need the tension wire. There's also quite a few holes up the top here, again from the dog attack. That's why I decided to put this out at the top. But it should be fine. I just need, I'm gonna add a weight just in the middle here, or just pin it down. Speaking of, I have a branch. Let's go get one. Might use this one. Or do I want to use this for a garden bed because it has a really good hole here where I can shove another stick through it? I might grab this one instead. I feel like this one may work. Then again, I take that back. I'm going to use this one. We do not want the chickens escaping. I used to have a bantam chicken. I think she was like a Japanese bantam, something like that. She used to lay the most like pale green eggs. They were absolutely darling. But she was an escape artist. I don't want to have to run around after chickens, because until they start laying, they tend to be assholes. Through the forest I go again. I'm going to use this one. I feel like this one will work. Looks like it'll be the right length. So I don't have any other longer sticks for me to work with tonight that are going to be tall enough. But I do have this pole from my old fence. I'm hoping that it's going to not be too heavy, but we'll see. We'll see if this works. Not really the aesthetic that I'm going for with the metal, but if it works, because I'm not paying for stuff to make this chicken coop. across the grass to get in here because it's summer, so that means snakes, and you know, wearing thongs and snakes doesn't go well. But yeah, so it's a little bit rocky in here, but it should be fine for us to be able to add the final pole to connect just this top part of the hill, and then from here onwards it'll go downhill again. Finished, sort of finished the fence. This is just the gate area. I have not closed it. It has the logs here to keep it down. So we have this whole section right here for the chickens, plus my 2 banana plants. So this whole section goes quite far back. And then we have the chicken coop, which I'm just going to need to finish restoring a little bit. The side here, and there's wire under here and on this side that have both been ripped apart from the dogs. And I'm going to throw a few more sticks in here as well for them to roost on, so that they have this whole thing at night time. And I need to add some branches on this section just because this goes uphill. Kind of cut a corner and I didn't add another pole here, so instead I've only added 1 pole on this side, so it's a little bit all over the place here at the bottom, but I'm just going to add some branches and it'll be fine. And then I've just gone ahead and connected it directly to the edge of the coop. So yeah, this is the big area, and they're able to go behind the pine tree. It's a little bit overgrown at the moment, but it gets really hot in summer, so this is all going to be dead at some point anyways, the grass. And plus, once they're big enough to be in here, then they're just going to eat all of the grass anyway, so it'll just keep it down. So give it 2 weeks of them actually being in here, and this is all just going to be bare dirt anyways.
What's that?
It's clay. Do you want some? It's like Play-Doh, but it's dirt.
I have it. My mommy don't right here.
Okay.
Keep it safe.